Hi everyone, Shani here, the Homemade Mama. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want to talk about these meal delivery services. Now, I have seen so many advertisements for these on my Facebook and Instagram, and I am one of those that just doesn't think I should have to pay that much for my food, but I decided that since there are so many of these companies, and apparently this is a very popular thing to do, that I would go ahead and give it a try so that I can give an honest review on my experience, rather than just saying that's not worth it and that's too expensive. I really want to find out if it is. So the brands, the companies that initially I was, I saw these advertisements for were HelloFresh, eMeals, Home Chef, Gobble, Metabolic Meals, which I'm not gonna talk about that one. I think that one is more designed for diabetics. I might do a little bit of research on it just to give you the information, but I'm not going to try that one. Hungry Root, Green Chef, let's see, Sunbasket, Dinnerly, did I say, okay, Hungry Root, yeah, I said Hungry Root, Blue Apron. Okay, so there's tons of them out there, and those are just the ones that I saw advertisements for on my social media. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm only going to use them if they're going to offer a discount, and I'm going to do probably one, maybe two a month, depending if it's going to fit well into our budget. The first one I'm going to start with is HelloFresh, because I actually had a free week from a friend of mine who sent that to me, and they offer that, or you can send your friend a code and they can get $40 off of their first week, and you get $20 in credit, which is pretty nice if you're willing to share that with people. But you're also able to give them a free week, so I don't know why you wouldn't just give them a free week so that they could try it for themselves too. But I guess if you're trying to get yours at a discounted price, then you can take advantage of that, whichever you prefer. So that's the one that I'm going to start with. Then I'm probably going to move to eMeals, because you can actually do 2 weeks free with that. So I will probably start April with that maybe. And then I'm thinking about doing either Sunbasket or Green Chef, because both of those are kind of oriented towards the organic side of things. And then Dinnerly stuck out to me because it says that they're $5 meals. So we'll see, because everything else is more like $10 a serving, which is kind of expensive, but we're going to talk more about that as I try these different things out. So I want to show you how I'm going to gather this information and then present it to you guys. I created a spreadsheet on my computer so that I could gather all this information and then allow you guys to have a thorough resource if you guys are interested in any of these companies. I'm going to zoom in here so that y'all can see categories. Okay, so each of these categories will apply to each of the companies, and then I'll show you the companies that I'm going to try, and then the ones that I'm just going to gather as much information as I can on. Okay, so obviously we have the company name here at top, and then I want to know, what is their catchphrase, what's their slogan, their specialty, what are they claiming they are different? Because I think that that's kind of important to be able to read through the advertising and really see if they live up to that name. And then I'm going to look at, some of them have listed a cost per serving and some have a cost per meal. Now to me, the cost per meal would mean it's going to cost this to feed 2 or 4 people, depending on how they're advertising. But then the serving obviously is per person. So I'm going to try to find all of this information, and then how many recipe options do they have each week? Do I get to pick what I want? Specialty options is like, do they have gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, low glycemic meals, things like that. Okay, and then the time to cancel or change is how how much time in advance do I have to lock in my order. So I know with HelloFresh it was like 4 or 5 days before delivery. I can't change anything. Okay, and then I have recipes and directions. What kind of recipe directions do they supply? Are they clear? Are they reusable? And then where are they getting their products from? Sourcing and suppliers. What kind of products are they getting? Are they getting cheap products? Are they getting really good quality fruits, vegetables, and meats? I'm interested in this. And then the star rating online. So I want to go not on their website and look at what people are saying about them. I want to know, 1 star to 5 star. What is the average? And just give you guys a little visual on that. Okay, so then the ability to plan ahead. Right now, the only ones I've really looked at is this HelloFresh because I'm doing it in the first week. But ability to plan ahead, I can look a month ahead in HelloFresh and see what the meals are. So I can decide what week out of the month I want to take advantage of this meal delivery service. And then I want to talk about the quality of the food. Obviously this just applies to the ones that I'm going to be trying, but most of these categories I'm going to gather the information even if I don't plan on trying the company right now. Okay, and then the convenience to prepare. Now I'm having to make these for my family, and I enjoy cooking, and I'd like to think I'm pretty good at it. So how do these meal delivery services stand up to my own ability? And do I think that it is more or less convenient? I don't think that's how you spell convenient. Oh dear. I don't know if that's how you spell it either. Listen, y'all, I grew up in the day of spell check. Yep, convenience. Okay, now we got that fixed. Okay, so convenience to prepare, cost effectiveness. Now, does it make sense for me to do this? One of the things I'm going to be looking at is the ingredients. I've noticed things like, at least on HelloFresh, recipes like scallops and duck breast. Am I going to be able to purchase those at the grocery store for the same price that I can get them from this meal delivery service? Probably not. So in those cases, it's probably more cost effective for me to do this occasionally, but we'll find out. Okay, the time to prepare the meals. Is it time convenient? Is it time effective? And some of them, I think on the recipe cards, they have how long it takes to make the meal. And then are there any rewards or discounts? And then what is their cancellation policy? Obviously that is like the number one thing here, especially if you're just going to try a bunch of different ones to see which one you like the best. You need to make sure that you're going to be able to cancel, and that you're not going to be obligated to continue purchasing from a company if you don't like their products. So that is the plan on how I'm going to gather all of this information. If y'all can think of any other categories or just extra information that you would like to learn about these companies, please let me know, and I will add that to my spreadsheet, and then I can share that information with you guys. This is going to be posted on my blog, and I'm going to do vlogs and blog updates as I try different companies, and then at the end, this whole big spreadsheet will be available on my blog. So thank you guys. I'm excited to try this and provide you guys with some firsthand experience on how these companies really work and if they are worth it. Please subscribe to my page if you want to see more videos like this. Like this video, share it with your friends, and I will see you guys next time.